Good morning children, welcome back to our science class. Last class we have just started our skeletal system as human skeletal system, and I have discussed you the different parts of skeletal system. Today I am going to teach you about the skeletal system in detail. First part is skull. The bony framework of head is known as skull. The skull consists of many bones and they are flat, strong and hard. Some bones join together to form immovable bones, and only one bone can move in the head is the lower jawbone. Due to the movement of lower jawbone, we can eat, we can talk to others, and the lower and upper jaw consist of teeth. Yes, due to the movement of the lower jawbone, we can chew our food, we can talk to others. Yes, so the bony framework of the head is known as skull. Skull consists of many bones. These bones are flat, hard and strong, and most of the bones are immovable. Only one bone can move. That bone is the lower jawbone. Due to the movement of lower jawbone, we can talk to others, we can chew our food. What are the function of the skull? Skull protects our brain, eyes, tongue and ears. Bony framework of head is known as skull, and skull consists of immovable bones. Only one bone is movable, is the lower jawbone. And what is the function of skull? Skull protects brain, eyes, tongue and ears. Next is vertebral column. Vertebral column is otherwise known as spine. Vertebral column is otherwise known as spine. They have long flexible bone which supports our back. It is seen in our back side. So you can feel when you touch with your finger on your back, you can feel the vertebral column. So vertebral column is a long tube. It is an S-shaped tube. Inside the tube, the spinal cord runs. Spinal cord is a part of our nervous system. The vertebral column consists of 33 bones, and these bones are known as vertebrae. So the vertebral column, otherwise known as spine, and the spine are seen on our back and which supports our back, and the spine is S-shaped structure. They are S-shaped structure. Spine is a tube-like structure seen on our back which supports our back, and through the tube spinal cord runs, and spinal cord is a part of nervous system. The vertebral column or the spine consists of 33 bones, and these bones are known as vertebrae. Then what are the main function of vertebral column? So vertebral column bear the weight of the upper body. It protects our spinal cord, and it also protects our head from shocks and jerks during running, walking and other type of movements. So the function of vertebral column is it protects the spinal cord, it bear the weight of the upper body, it protects our head from jerks and shocks during walking, running and other kinds of movement. Next is rib cage. Rib cage is located in the chest and consists of 12 pairs of bones known as ribs. And the center of the rib cage consists of a long bone known as sternum or breastbone. So the rib cage is found in the chest, consists of 12 pair of bones known as ribs, and in the center of the rib cage consists of a long bone which is known as sternum or breastbone. This rib cage protects our delicate organs such as heart and lungs, and this rib cage is flexible. During the breathing process, our lungs are protected by the rib cage, and heart is also protected by the rib cage. During the respiration and inspiration and expiration, the lungs get contracts and relax. So during breathing, the rib cage helps the chest to move up and down. So you can also feel while breathing your chest moves up and down, as this is possible with the help of our rib cage. The rib cage is seen in our chest, and it consists of 12 pair of bones, and these bones are known as ribs, and in the center having a long bone known as sternum, and the rib cage protects our delicate organs such as heart and lungs. Next, arms and legs. Arms and legs consist of 3 long bones and several small bones. Long bones of arms and legs are like hollow tubes, light and extremely hard, hold weight, and also they can tolerate our pressure. That is why we can hold our weight as well as lift additional weight and walk. So the bones of arms and legs are light and extremely hard, hold weight, and also they can tolerate our pressure. That's why we can hold our weight and also lift additional weight and walk. So once more, first is skull. The first part of the skeletal system is the skull. The skull is the bony framework of head, which consists of flat, strong and heavy bones, and these bones join together to form immovable bones. Only movable bone is the lower jaw bone, and this skull protects brain, eyes, tongue and ears. Next is vertebral column. Vertebral column is otherwise known as spine, and it is a shaped tubular bone which is found on our back and which supports our back, which consists of 33 small bones known as vertebrae. And what is the function of vertebral column? It bears the weight of the upper body, it protects the spinal cord, and it also protects our head from jerks and shocks while walking, running and other movements. Next, rib cage. Rib cage is found in our chest, consists of 12 pair of bones known as ribs, and these ribs consist of a long bone in the center known as sternum or the chest bone. And what is the function of rib cage? It protects our heart and lungs, and these bones are flexible. So during breathing, the chest moves upward and downward by the help of this rib cage, because the rib cage is also seen in our chest. So by the movement of the rib cage, our chest also can move up and down during breathing. And next is arms and legs. Arms and legs consist of 3 bones and several small bones. Bones can hold the pressure and also hold the weight of our body. That's why arms and legs can hold our weight and also can hold additional weight and helps in walking. The longest bone in our body is the femur bone, and the smallest bone is the stapes bone, which is seen in our ear. It is small as the rice grain. And the strongest bone is the shin bone, which connects our knee to the ankle. So longest bone is the femur or thigh bone, smallest bone is stapes bone, and strongest bone is the shin bone. Next, about joints. Part of our body where 2 or more bones meet is called a joint. The part of our body where 2 or more bones meet together is known as joints. Joints are different types. They are ball and socket joint, hinge joint, pivotal joint, gliding joint. So joints are classified into 4: ball and socket joint, hinge joint, pivotal joint and gliding joint. Ball and socket joint allow movement in all directions, which is seen in our shoulder and the hip. So this ball and socket joint are found in the shoulder and the hip, and hinge joint is found in the elbows, knees and fingers and toes, and pivotal joint is seen in our neck, and gliding joint in wrist and the ankle. So joints are classified into 4: ball and socket joint, hinge joint, pivotal joint and gliding joint. I will discuss you on the next class about the joints. So I hope that all of you have understood and liked my class. Stay home, take care, bye.